Hello everyone, it's Relaxing Sounds 92 here. Today, since my nails are still pretty short, I decided I would do a sound assortment with no tapping. So I know many of you love my tapping, but I also know some people just don't like it and it ruins any kind of video they're watching. So I've found a few ones that are not tapping and I will try my best to not do any tapping accidentally, because you know it's in my ASMR genes to always tap everything, but I'm gonna try not. First, this one. This one has been in videos before, I'm pretty sure, but I put a few things in here. Which I hope makes a nice sound. Oh, no, not tapping this is harder than I thought it would be. And I'm just going to be doing this for a little while. I'm gonna try to think about something. My mother painted this when she was small, which I think is still pretty amazing, because look at the details. That's really great if you can paint it. So this feels like a little bit of an heirloom. It's a little box, and the way that you know you can put it on right is because of that little thing over there. So what has been going on lately? Well, you already know about moving if you watched my previous videos. Well, in the Netherlands, the European Championship Cup, I know, football was a thing. The Netherlands already got taken out last weekend. I don't really know when I'll upload this, but yeah, so I didn't actually watch that game. We were visiting family. It was on in the background, but we were eating. But we heard that it was not a great game to watch. But yesterday, apparently, there were great games, and just this morning I watched like the compilation, the summary of France, Switzerland. There was also this really fun post on Reddit about the Swiss fan at like 89 minutes being all, oh my god, we're gonna get out, and then 1 minute later he was like full on screaming with his shirt off when they scored a goal. I've never really been into football, but I always do get kind of swept up in the enthusiasm and the vibe of watching. You know, if other people are into it, I immediately get more invested as well. I used to really hate all the theatrics that go into playing football, because, come on, people falling to the ground dramatically, rolling around in fake pain, and then getting up like nothing happened, because nothing happened as soon as they realize that they're not gonna get anything out of it anymore, or knowing when you had a really bad foul and throwing your hands up, having no idea what did you do wrong, you would never do that, and you know, all the emotions of everybody involved. There's so much hugging, and oh my goodness, I've never seen such despair on men's faces than when, you know, they're behind. And oh my goodness, I used to really think that's stupid, I've started to decide, no, you know what, it's part of the fun. This is like the only time where manly men are allowed to cry and hug each other when they're happy, because, you know, football is a great excuse to actually show the emotions that all human beings have. Okay, I think it's time to go to the next one. This is one that I personally really enjoy. It's one of the reasons I enjoy role plays. Personal attention does not trigger me at all. It's all about the sounds that they make while, like, you know, doing the role play. And spray bottles are the best. This is a little refillable one that I bought in like little toiletry set that you can fill with your own stuff to take on holiday. Nice pink. Because I like pink. And I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm not any less of a feminist because I like pink. I must say I don't really identify as an active feminist. I just think it's such common sense that you treat everybody equally. I'm very luckily never had to fight for any rights. The Netherlands isn't as progressive and tolerant as they claim it to be, because, you know, right-wing populist stuff is on the rise here as well, which I really don't like. But yeah, that's just the way it is. In that sense, I don't really, you know, Netherlands is all I've ever known, so I like what I know and what is comfortable. But it's not like it's the only thing. You know, I'm interested to see what a different countries like. Although capitals are usually way more progressive and multicultural than the rest of the country, so Vienna won't be a very good representation of, you know, Austrian's country life or whatever. But, you know, I have a little cloth here that I'm gonna spray on because otherwise everything's gonna get wet. But let's see. Ooh. This is a washandje in Dutch, a washcloth, and it's like you can put your hand in like this, and then you can clean yourself. You wet it and you clean yourself. Apparently, that's a very Dutch thing, because I once saw an episode about non-Dutch people responding to Dutch things, and there was also a washcloth like this. You learn something new every day. So, I don't actually use this in the sense that I have something that I like to put in here for like skincare or anything, or hair stuff. I fill it with water, and I keep it with my watercolor stuff. And then if I need a little bit of water in one of my little pans, I just spray once or twice, and then I can dip in my brush in the paint and mix it. I started doing watercolor a year ago. I have not done a lot of it. I enjoy the process. I just don't know what to paint. And also, good painting supplies are expensive as hell. Now, if you want a decent brush, you have to pay like, well, I think 10 euros for brush. You can get like multiple 10s. So I think that's very expensive. And I understand that quality costs money, not against that. It's just a barrier to enter. And we're going to be a little short on money for a while, so I'm not going to buy any new stuff to do with what I have. I did paint all of my Christmas cards that I send out. And I really like the combination of those like black fine liners and water art, so you can make kind of cute cartoony. Well, I don't think cartoon is the right word, but you know, I'll freehand like a circle for like a Christmas ornament, and it doesn't matter at all if it's wriggly, because that adds to the charm, you know. And then you can fill it in with different kind of things. But the problem with deciding what I want to paint useful stuff is that suddenly I had a deadline for when all the cards needed to be done. So then I had this, so I put on myself that I had to do that. That kind of killed a part of the fun again. So I'm not gonna push myself like that again for having to make Christmas cards like that. Well, I sprayed quite a bit. I tried to put it all on the washcloth, but I still see lots of water all around. I'm gonna move on to the next one. I think the next one is also pretty nice. Put it over here. Which one am I gonna do? I have two left. I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, so this one's now is really messy. This is one of those sticky rollers, which are essential if you have cats. This is not the one that I wanted to do. I wanted to do sticky sounds. I think these are still pretty rare. In YouTube videos. Oh. So another trend that's been going on YouTube ASMR land is the chaotic, aggressive stuff. I really enjoy that. I don't mind the energy if people make nice sounds. And with the accidentally go back. We're not ready for you to come loose. We can still use you. So, okay, I'm gonna have to make noises elsewhere. Like I said, I don't trigger from the personal attention. I trigger from the sounds. And also lights. But not too many. And if I'm really tired, I don't want to keep my eyes open, so I am in the end always dependent on sounds people make in their videos. And if they're fast and chaotic and do lots of stuff, there's just more trigger potential for me. I've been really enjoying that. I've been wondering if I could do that. I think it's difficult to, you really have to plan that more. I think you have to keep up the energy the whole time, which is pretty intense. So I'm not gonna like try to do a minute of that right now because it's not my style. I would have to put it big in the title. I'm if I can think of something. You wouldn't need so many triggers because you only do them like a minute and then you move on to something else. There's one creator that really blew up with it last year that I personally also really love. And I'm trying to think of the name now. And I'm not 100% sure anymore. Sarah Manganese. I don't exactly know what her channel name is, but she's amazing. And she had that one video last year, I think it might be her biggest one, where she was getting really fed up with all the noise outside. And the video that she uploaded was like her 3rd try or something. And you can see how annoyed she is. And that's one of the reasons that everything is so quick about it. And I really understand the frustration as an ASMR artist. I really do. And I always thought it was a bad idea to bring that really annoyed vibe to the camera. Because it has happened to me a few times and I didn't like it. But then again, I tried to be calm and nice, and slow and relaxing, but she just went for it, you know. Everything was quick. She used 4 scissors. She uses cream, and then with hands full of cream she grabs a makeup palette and she doesn't care. I mean, that energy is amazing. I really love that, and I think she was a real trendsetter because I see it everywhere now. I mean, I see angry hairdresser videos, and I recently watched a video where there was like in doctor checkup where she also punched you in the face. I was like, oh my goodness, that's going a bit far in my opinion, but you know, everybody enjoy their thing. It's all videos, and videos like those are, in my opinion, harmless. So you enjoy what you enjoy. My fingers are getting a little gross from this one. So I am gonna move on to the last item of today, which I think might have featured in a video a long time ago. I don't really remember. And it's my calculator, a graphic calculator from high school, which I think should still work if I put in new batteries. I don't, but there. I think these buttons are really great. I still enjoy like typing videos also. There's this cute bunny migraine video, and there are many people who really dislike the loud typing at the start in like the first 5 minutes. I love it. It's one of the best parts of that video for me, next to the visuals of her touching the camera. It's a great video. Like, it feels like a real ASMR classic. Oh man. My channel is old. I think next January my channel will be 10 years old. Yeah, that would make no, or is it already? I'm thinking. I started in the first year of uni. Did my channel already turn 10 years old this year? Oh my goodness. The problem with like my channel birthday is that it's January 3rd. I'm never thinking about ASMR in those like first days after the new year because it's such a hectic family visiting kind of time for me these days. So I would really have to think ahead and plan that. And well, creating videos for my channel has not been a large part of my life for years now, and I don't know if that'll change. I think after moving I'll be gone for a while. You know, adjusting to new life, still having to unpack everything, possibly start a new job around that time, or still looking for work. So yeah, there was a time where I used this every day. It was expensive to buy as well. I think it cost like around 100 euros at the time, and I used it for 6 years, and ever since, well, thinking if I ever used it in uni, maybe once or twice. There wasn't a lot of stuff to calculate on, like, by hand. I did ecology, and in ecology there's actually lots of statistics involved, because things are not clear-cut ever. So you're always talking about trends, and you have to calculate how probable, like probabilities and stuff. But I did a lot of that on the computer and in R, which no, it's not for me. I never enjoyed that stuff. I had to learn it by heart, because really getting it was, if I want to if I want to remember something, I kind of need to understand how it works, and that was where it started to get difficult for me. So I took the tests, and I learned the examples from class by heart, and then I could compare situations and decide which one I had to use. But oh my god, it's like, I know t-tests are easy. I mean, you could point a gun at me right now, I wouldn't know. Or ANOVA. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting really warm in here because I closed all the ventilation, so there's no noise from outside. There's no air circulation here now. I'm getting really warm. And, well, I think we made there were some nice sounds today. I think I will dump this. I think I will see if these things are still needed. Maybe I can make somebody else happy with this one. They would have to get my sticker off, because you know everyone had the same one, so you need to be able to identify your own. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.